インディアンと呼ばれることについてどう思われますか？
I think like everyone of my parents' generation and earlier had really they didn't really care about it. It wasn't until people younger started caring more and more about like what we were being referred to. Personally speaking, like I have no claim to the term Indian. Historically, that term came about because colonial settlers, I guess to name drop Christopher Columbus, had initially called indigenous people of North America Indians because he had believed, he believed he had landed in India. So that's where the term kind of caught on from, and that's where people started, like, it became more and more common to refer to us as Indians. So I have no claim to that word.
Okay.
I am not from India. My family is not from India. I have no ancestry within India. So the word Indian is for those with ancestry in India. I am not Indian. Yeah. I preferred that term never be used for me.
Okay.
For me and my people, yeah.
Okay. So what do you want to call, like, Native Americans okay for you, or?
Native American, I think, is the most understandable term, as I've come to experience. But I think the one that most people would be satisfied with is maybe indigenous. Or I know the one that a lot of people would probably be the absolute most satisfied with is if you refer to them by their actual tribal names. So like I prefer to just say like, oh, I'm Navajo, and for people to understand what that means. Obviously that's not going to happen unless, like, you know, more people like me decide to go out and educate other people about it. So that's something I'm really interested in doing. So I think indigenous is the more commonly accepted one, at least currently. It's the most commonly accepted one to refer to Native people as indigenous. Like I've been saying it this whole time too, like you can also just say like Native people. And Native American, I think, is like probably the third one.
They have like baseball team, football team. They call like I think Cleveland Indians and
Indians.
Washington Redskins.
Redskins,
Yes,
yeah.
and
then
kind of you against for
Kansas
like
City Braves, I think. Kansas City Braves. They're
Atlanta
Braves. That's what it was.
Braves.
Kansas City Chiefs. That's what I'm thinking of.
Chiefs, yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah.
Braves is a native word.
It means warrior.
A warrior.
Yeah,
That's
it's supposed to
why
mean a warrior. They
like
have the
this
tomahawk chop, and no one likes that. I've never met a Native person who's been like, oh yeah, that's fine. So no one within like the Native community takes kindly to the kind of, I guess, being likened to a mascot. The way that these teams try to word it too is like, we're calling ourselves these names because we're trying to honor you. You should feel grateful that we're trying to honor you. No, if you want to honor us, then learn about us. Learn how to learn about our histories and whatnot. You're not doing anything to honor anyone by calling yourselves like a slur or calling yourselves a stereotype of what Native people actually are.
Oh, I see. That's why now they know about it. They switched the Cleveland Indians now, Cleveland Guardians, and Washington Redskins is changed to the Washington Club.
And that only came about recently. Native people have been trying to get these mascot names changed for years. Finally, people are at least pretending to care just enough.
You didn't have a boat even like many years?
Native people never had actual rights when the United States as a country was formed. Native people never had any rights. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, we are referred to as merciless Indian savages. Merciless basically means like violent.
Okay, violent.
So merciless Indian savages. Savages is like uncivilized, lower, beneath everyone type of people.
Okay.
So that's what the U.S. Constitution referred to us as, is merciless Indian savages. And then, so Native people never had any kind of right within the United States, despite being the original people of America. And as far as like there was no such thing as religious freedom for us. Like, so all the rights that the U.S. loves to boast about, loves to like really like, oh yeah, America, you have the freedom of religion, you have the freedom of speech, you have all these kinds of different rights in America. Minorities, including Native people, never had any of those rights.
Until like 60s, 70s movement?
Yeah.
So like civil
the civil rights movement.
Civil rights movement.
Civil rights movement mostly refers to
Only
African American.
Yeah, right.
So for us, ours was the American Indian movement. Yeah.
Like at the same time.
That one happened like 70s-ish, 60s, 70s.
60s.
Actually, 80s a little bit too. Yeah.
差別とか偏見というのが、なくなるにはどのようにしたらいいでしょうか。
Ah, that's a very loaded question. At least for me personally, the way that I've approached it is like have a willingness to learn about everyone, to learn about all the people around you, because again, like we share this world, we share Mother Earth, we share it with other people. The world cannot be centered around just your group of people and your group of people alone. You share it with other people. I guess for the way that I've always viewed it is like we're all brothers and sisters in humanity.
Okay.
Personally, the way that only to truly just like put an end to discrimination, racism, and prejudice is to be willing to learn about and from each other with an open mind and an open heart. That's for me. And that's how I've tried to approach life ever since.
Wow, 素敵。素晴らしい言葉 Thank you very much. But I've heard Navajo people doesn't like Japanese people because we fought like World War II. It's so...
Do you want me to talk about that history specifically?
So, can you teach me hello? Yate? Yate. Yate. Can you?
Yaate.
Yate.
いやって
ダメだね。
Yaate.
Yate. Yate. ダメだ。できない。
いやって
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Hagoshin.
Hagoshi?
Hagoshin?
Yeah.
あ、よかった。
Hagoshi?
Hagoshin. ありがとう。
通じた
じゃあ、
Oh, Hagoshi is not.
no, ありがとう。
Yeah.
What does that mean? I thought ありがとう。
Hagoshi is like, okay.
Okay.
I agree.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
what does that mean that ありがとう in
Arigato
Navajo?
is a hehe.
ヒャヘ。全然違ったわ。
A hehe.
あ、ヒャヘ。
あひゃひゃ
Close. You're both kind of close. A hehe.
あ、ヒャヘ。
You said it. Yay!
あひゃへ
Yeah.
あひゃへ
A hehe.
ケ。
コートニーさんのこれからしたいこととか夢とか何かありますでしょうか
So like, what's my dream? I haven't thought that far ahead because for the longest time, coming back to Asia was my dream.
But came true.
It came true.
Yes.
So I'm very happy about that. I think from here on, though, my dream is to go back to the reservation and really like truly focus on learning more of my language. Because I can speak it, I can understand it, but I do better, like much with like Japanese, I do better understanding than I do actually speaking it. So I'd like to actually focus more on like learning it back and gaining it back again. And then essentially just like serving my people as a teacher. Yeah.
Nice. How about when you were small? Did you have any kind of dream?
When I was small, I wanted to be a doctor.
Doctor. Okay.
So I think like my parents have always like taught me the importance of like giving back to my people. So when I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor because I wanted to help my people. And then, like, you know, all my life I've done, I think most, if not everything that I've done has been the intention of, like, whatever I do, I want to make sure that it helps my people, that I'm giving back to my people in some way. Nice. So that was part of my reason for coming back to Japan, was like, I want to go to show Native students that it's more than possible, that they can also, like, pursue whatever interests or dreams they have that may not, like, tie to the reservation, but also, like, to bring a spotlight to Native people in general, and to, like, you know, share. Again, we still exist. We are not just in John Wayne movies. We are not those awful caricatures in John Wayne movies. We still exist. We have our own unique ways of living, and, you know, we're not going anywhere.
Nice.
では最後に YouTube を見ている方に向かって母国語のナバホ語と英語でコメントをお願いいたします。
Okay. Ja, at eisiau edolcha dyna eisiau Courtney Crystal Hale Yunishe, Kia Ani Nishlin Hanish Isha Tachik Ne Bashichin, Tapahada Shiche, Tutik Oje Dishnele, De Teen De Nasha, Shema Dosha Gloria Dog David Hale Willie, Shemasana Laura Williams Willie, De Teen De Nasha, Akut Ego was son in Nishle. So, hello, my friends and relatives. My name is Courtney Crystal Hale. I come from the Towering House clan, born for the Zuni Red Running into Water clan. My maternal grandfather is of the Edgewater clan, and my paternal grandfather is of the Saltwater clan. My parents are Gloria and David Hale. My grandmother is Laura Williams. I come from Tisto, Arizona, and this is how I introduce myself as a Navajo woman. Thank you for listening. Thank you everyone for viewing. That's all. See you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
ありがとうございました。
今日は本当にありがとう。
Bye.
Thank you for coming. Bye.
Of course. Bye.